Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Monday, guys. I hope everyone is having a very great Monday. So as we start our trading, and as I like to repeat this, it's Monday, guys. You know your weakness. You know you should change something. Start afresh. Everything is quite possible. So to be specific, yes, you can still make money trading. So the best thing that you can do, forget about shortcuts and start learning. That's how you're going to get it right, because the more you tell yourself, you know what, I'm going to learn this thing, the more you start to see a different way of trading. Unfortunately, the social media is corrupting our mind, and that I think is on purpose. If there was no social media and everyone was going to study, it means very few people were going to lose. You see, so that is there just to disturb everyone. And what can you do? Nothing. What you can do is try to do things the right way. Forget about making it very quick. You can still make it quick if you have knowledge. You see, when you start to have experience, is where you start to see things starting to happen very quick. So, if you are not member or you are not a subscriber, please smash that subscribe button, and then we can just start with our daily analysis. So for those who are new, I'm Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. You see, so let's start with GBP USD. What you see firstly is quite simple and straightforward. What I see, I just see the market is going down. The market is going down, which means this thing is downtrending. When the market is downtrending, we only sell. Don't confuse yourself. Don't go against the traffic. You can see this is like a road. The market is going down the street, so don't go against the traffic. We see that, you see here, I saw that the market from this area might buy. Check Friday's video or yesterday's video, you will see that from this area I saw that the market was going to go up. Why? Because the market has been respecting this area. But the bigger picture is the market is actually on a downtrend, which means the market is just going to push lower. So the best thing that you can do is wait for the market to reach these areas and where you can have some nice entries. Or else maybe you can say you can wait for a breakout on the support, then you can wait for a retest, then the market can keep going lower. So there is no use for you to just trade just because of trading, or just because you have a loaded account. You see, so the best thing is know what you are doing. Have a list of things that you need to follow. You see. So let's go to the next one, which is DXY. It's a dollar index. So this shows the strength of a dollar. So on here, now we see that the market was just going up. Let me use maybe daily time frame so that you can see. The market was just going up. You can see that this is uptrending. Even now it's uptrending. You can see that the market is pushing up. So maybe we can even throw something like this here, just to show that this thing is uptrending. So as you see, this thing, while it's uptrending like that, we see that there is an area, sorry, you can see that there is two candlesticks, which shows a bearish momentum, which means the market might be starting to push up. And it's not surprising, because if you check, we have also two candlesticks which were very, very strong bullish momentums. Then we saw the market pushing up, and now the market might push a little bit lower. But the bigger picture is the market, dollar is very strong, guys. Dollar is very strong, which will cause the market the indices, I'm talking about US30s, NASDAQs, they might go a bit lower. When we see this thing going up, we might see the market going lower, but not 100%. This thing is positively correlated with the NASDAQ and stuff, but not like 100%. You see here, it means now we might see this thing going, index, dollar index, going lower. As we tried to draw some sort of a resistance, it shows that the market has reached the highest area where the market can now retrace or reject. And if it does that, we will see the NASDAQ, the US30s pushing higher. And guess what? That is what we want, because I only buy indices. That is my strategy. That is Xtrahot strategy. It's trend trading. It means we follow the trend. Simple as that. Can you explain your strategy? If not, get your things right. This is not play industry. You will just donate your money if you don't have a plan. It's funny because people, when they come on the market 2 weeks, they just do 2 weeks training or whatever, then they think they are ready to make money. Guys, even the smallest job that you can have, to be a teller, to work at KFC, you still have to learn the basics things. You're still going to learn things. But when people, they come on the market, on Forex or indices or whatever, only 3 days, 2 weeks or whatever, they think maybe they now ready. No, you're not ready. You're just fooling yourself because of what you saw on, maybe on social media. People, they tell you it's easy. It's easy when you already studied everything, and it's still difficult because we still lose even if we've been in the market, you see. So the best thing to make things easy for you, not easy but simple, is to study. Make sure you study the correct information. There are so many mentors out there. There are so many Forex mentors out there that you can just go straight to them and try to learn from them. Unfortunately, there is no mentor that I'm going to recommend for you, but it's your choice to go out there and choose whoever you think you're going to learn. But most mentors that I know, they just send signals. They just teach strategies. They won't teach you how you should react when the market is behaving this way, or when you're losing, or when you do something like this, which is trading psychology, which we teach. We have a group. I think we left with 2 to 3 people, which they're supposed to join. Is only $30 for 60 days. From there, I think from there from there it's going to be $100. So now we are on gold, guys. We are on gold. It's like crazy going up. So while it's going up like this, you can see that the market is trying to, you can see here, or let me just zoom this thing for you. You can see the market was just going up. Let me just remove this. The market was just going up. Sorry, the market was just going up. After this breakout, the market started going up. So I have drawn something here just because the market was respecting that. After that, we saw another crazy move pushing up. Now the market is creating something like this here, which makes sense because let me just draw that before I can even mention that. You can see from this area, these things, they do make sense. So we can say, you see now the market is respecting that area. But remember, this is very steep, guys. It can be broken anytime. Don't just jump on it, because when the market is very steep like this, or you're going to see a breakout. Yes, the market can still push up, but it's not really a safe thing to follow, because yes, it's an uptrend, we're supposed to buy, but I'm not going to buy this one. It can push here, obviously, but what I'm waiting for, I just waiting for the market go maybe a little bit lower, maybe around this area, around maybe 18,000, sorry, 1830, somewhere here, or 18, 20 somewhere there, so I can say yeah, I can buy. But here you know how this thing reacts. You can just buy here and you see the same candlestick happening the opposite direction. They move like this, so it means you'll be in a crazy loss. So be careful when you trade stuff like this. You should see the behavior. You know that okay, the market won't just sustain this move, so we will see some sort of rejections. I hope you understand that. So but the overall picture is we are on a support, which means it's where people are supposed to buy. But even when the market is respecting whatever that you're doing, still you need to apply your knowledge in this thing, because without that it's just a disaster. It's a disaster. So let's go straight to US oil. I hope there's people who are trading US oil. Let me know on comments if you trade in oil, because I might be analyzing gold oil, but to find out there's no one is trading oil, so I don't like that. So I hope people, whatever that I'm doing here, it's something that people are trading. So guess what? The market is still on an uptrend. We reached our support area. We also have a pending order, a buy pending order here. So when the market respects, if the market respects this area, it will find our pending order. Maybe the market will go in our favor, and we can make that profit. Then here is our stop loss. So I think here I just gave you something. If the time I send this thing, it will be still around here. So you can see that the market is still on the support area. So it means we can have a very nice positions, a nice position around this area. You can see that we can have a very nice position around that. Then your stop loss should be there. You don't have to risk much, something like that. So I think, yeah, I think let's see that okay, yeah, something like this. The stop loss should be a bit lower, something like that. So yes, I expect the market to touch this pending order here. Then after, the market can give us maybe 1/2, 3 or whatever. Then as long as you can make that profit, I hope you can see that. Unless if the market is going to break this area, maybe we'll see the market going lower and lower. Please guys, check my description where you can join my Telegram groups. If you want to be in the group, it's $100. Let me know if you want to join. So last week, if you still remember, I was talking about NASDAQ. Now we are on NASDAQ 100. So if you still remember, the market was just selling off, and that was not a good, it was a good thing for us because the market was just selling off. But remember, I also had some, like, I took some trades somewhere here. I think it's on US30, which were beat in a small negative. Then the market came in our favor very quick, very quick. So we made very nice profit. So what do we see now? We see that we had this type of a move which was just going lower. And if you still remember, I've drawn this support for some time now. Go back and check my videos. You will see that this support has been there for some time, because we also had something around this area. I think it's around this area, which was like a inner trend line or counter trend line. But this one, the market ran away from, and guess what? The market came back nicely. If you know what you are doing, you are not going to miss this one, because you can see the market just touched here, came back and respects that again. Guess what? The market pushed up, and guess what? We also killed that, because as I tell you that I always buy this thing. So it means when you see just move like this, just know that okay, it means Kenzo is eating. When you see something like this, just know that I'm always eating. Unfortunately, when we see something like this, just know that I'll be waiting for the market to give me a nice bounce or a nice rejection where the market will go up. So for this week or for today, I think the market can still push a little bit low, before we see another push. I think this area, it was our very nice higher high, and it seems to be a small resistance as the market respected there several times. So it means we're going to draw that. When we reach this area, we're just going to wait for the market to break that, and we're still going to purchase that. We're still going to buy more. Or if maybe, let's say, the opposite happens, this breakout, this support is broken out, we still have another support where we'll say, okay, around 15,800, it's where maybe we can buy the market, or the market is going to respect that area. But if it's not respected, you know what to do. Wait for the market to give you the structure. Wait for the market to present itself to you. Don't just jump in the market. You know, people who doesn't have rules, guys, or who doesn't have structure, or sorry, yeah, I can say structure or rules that you follow, you end up getting, like, you just end up anywhere. It's like when you go, let's say you go into an area that you don't know. If you have a very nice instruction of how to reach there, sort of navigator can show you, you use this route, how many minutes, kilometers, stuff like that. Those are the instructions that you need in trading. You don't just, this is like a business. You don't just open a business without any business plan. You just doing, like, you just preparing to fail. Try your best to have that plan, even if maybe it's a mental thing, but it's always better to write those things down, so that when you don't follow them, you can see that, you see here, I messed up because I did not follow my plan. And it's normal. We also sometimes do things crazy. When you check on your plan, you see, yeah, this, I messed up here, then it's actually your fault because you did not check your planning, or your trading plan. So on NASDAQ 100, we still on bullish, but we're waiting for a small rejection before we can say let's push. And after this breakout or whatever, we don't see any rejection or retest. I don't expect that to happen. Why? Because this is a very, very, very nice uptrend. So actually the market is just moving in something like this. So don't just expect the market to retest when we see something like that, because here it was just a nice move. The market was just going up and coming back again. So we want to expect any retest or something like that. So that's why we say, come to the team, learn $100 only. It's $100 only, where you can enjoy some nice training. So we are on US30. So what do we see? We see that the market is still on a very, very nice bullish momentum. And this is whatever that is happening is what is happening on NASDAQ 100. You see the market is going down. Let me show you that on NASDAQ. You saw that on NASDAQ, the market was just going down like that. So I think the market is going to push up, and I think the market is going to do the same thing even on US30. You see, I think the market is going to do the same thing on US30, but the market is still going and trying to decide. But if you try to zoom this nicely, you will see that, okay, we might have something is going to repeat itself. So it means, you see, the market created something like this, came back here. So this shows you that, okay, somebody can call this double tops, whatever. So this is actually showing you that the market is respecting previous move. But remember, we are on an uptrend. It means once the market reaches this area, the market can still respect this area and try to push up. And when it push up, expect the market to break this area. And around this area, we also have another area, which means the market can respect this area before we see another push. Guess what? We also have another area there the market can respect before we see another new high. Something like that. The market mostly the market will repeat itself, even if maybe it's not going to be perfectly the same, but you will see that the market respected that area, and now the market is back again. So it means we might see another push, because when the market reaches this area, we will see the market pushing higher. I hope you understand that, guys. I hope you understand that. So what do we see? I think we are on a very nice buy area, plus we are very close to our support area. So from this area, I expect the market to push up, where we can say what we need to buy, unless if the market is going to break this support. Then if it breaks this support, it's where we're going to say, Kenzo, you know what? And now people, those who sell, they can do their thing and start selling. It means we will be standing down, we'll be like relaxing, we'll be doing something different, and we will not be trading. And it's obvious, you see, even this area, it means for those days when you see the market doing something like this, it means whether we were not trading or maybe the market was just punching us in the face as we always buy. If maybe we saw a trade here and then the market goes against us, it means we were going to lose that. But when we reach these areas, it's a good it's a good thing for us, because when the market is going down like that, it's a good thing for us because we only buy. We always buy indices. When I say indices, I'm talking about US30 and NASDAQ. The other ones like German 30s and the other ones, yeah, you can sell sometimes, but on my side, I only buy these two, guys. I only buy these two because I trust those, not I only trust, but those businesses that are in NASDAQ 100, I don't think they just going to just go bankrupt or something like that. So once that is not happening, it means those companies, they will be pushing up. I hope you understand that. Please, you've been like listening, guys. It's time for you to smash the subscribe button. Smash it, guys. Smash it, guys. So we are on German 30. As you know, I don't take enough time on German 30. You see that the market is creating something like this. Now we have a consolidating market. It means when you see the market consolidating, it's where you're going to see a small rejection or going up. Mostly it's going to go down. When it reaches this area, we might see the market going crazy high. We might see the market going crazy high. Or maybe the market will just decide to go to the opposite direction, where the market is going to go down. But I don't think that is going to happen, as these businesses, they reported a very nice, very amazing financial report. So which means the market is very strong. Those companies are very strong. We will see the market going up slowly. Remember, we are investors. We have to know those informations, because when you say, hey, I trade German 30, okay, you should know what is in German 30, those companies which are in German 30. Don't just say I trade German 30 just because someone is trading German 30. I hope you understand that. So yeah, let's go straight to France 40. France 40. Yeah, crazy on a very strong uptrend. You can see that this is a downtrend. I'm not talking, when I say uptrend, I'm not talking about the one that I'm drawing now. I'm talking about this one. So since we had this move here, the market has been flying. Just imagine when you had those trades here and you never went out. It means now maybe you will be sitting on a couple of thousands. You will be smiling. You will be eating, you see. So what do we see? We see that the market is crazy high. The market is going like crazy. We can draw this as our counter trend, which I think it's strong. It's strong. So what do we see after this? I think for me to say I need to buy, you see this area, we can mark this area. For me to say I need to buy, I need to wait for the market to give me that rejection, before I say the market maybe is now going up or it's pushing up, or maybe I'm still going to wait for the market to reach this support area. I'll see them, then the market might push up, or maybe you see the support, they are very close to each other. But if that is broken, maybe we'll see the market trying to refresh, because since we see this bullish momentum, the market never sold off that strong, so we might expect that to happen. So yeah, as this is our winning streak, yearly winning streak, we're winning every time, guys. When we say it's our winning streak, it's not like we don't take a small loss or something. I'm just reminding myself that, you know what, when you go on a winning streak, you need to have a plan. You can't just say I'm on a winning streak by just guessing. No, it means I have to go back and check, Kenzo, what are you doing today? Okay, it's quite simple. For me to trade, I need to wait for the market to reach this area. If that is not happening, I'm not going to take a trade. You see, that is very, very simple. I don't even have to go back and check my journal, or maybe my notepad or my notebook. So it means I just have to wait and see. I can make some notification if the market reaches this area. So before that, when the market tries to push up, I can buy. Simple rules, if you follow them, they are very, very powerful. You might look at us and see, these guys, they don't look professional. You're right, we don't look professional. We just follow whatever that we follow. Then that is only thing that differentiate us from the ordinary, because the only difference is I follow the rules. I strictly follow the rules. Discipline makes me follow the rules like non-stop. Discipline means before I do something, I repeat doing the same thing. Even if maybe it's tempting, I'm very disciplined that, you know what, I don't have to do that. Let me stick to the plan. That makes you a pro. You don't need a qualification to be a pro. So as long as you can have these basics, which are not easy, wait for the market to reach this area. Don't say today I did not make any dollar. Guys, sometimes we take even 2 to 3 days without making any cent. But we can't just fight the market to give us what we want. If that is not the market, the market has to present itself, guys. Wait for the market. Go back, do your research with the market, find that plan. If maybe you are not someone who likes to write journals, try to have a mental note that you will really follow. That also works, guys. We can just say write things down. If maybe you feel like you can do that on your mental note, it's also fine. Yes. So thank you, guys. Please don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Yeah, this is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. Bow. I hope you're going to have a very, very nice week.